And I hope you write to me, too, because you're a great DJ and entertainer. And I want to keep you, one of my friends.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, Manny, have you ever heard of a band called Belle and Sebastian?
No.
You haven't?
No. What did they do?
They did a song that goes something like this.
Uh-huh.
I fought in a war, and I left my friends behind me to go looking for the enemy. And it wasn't very long before I would stand with another boy in front of me, and a corpse that just fell into me, with the bullets flying round. And I reminded myself of the words you said when we were getting on. And I bet you're making shells back home for a steady boy to wear around his neck. Well, it won't hurt to think of you as if you're waiting for this letter to arrive, because I'll be here quite a while. I fought in a war, and I left my friends behind me to go looking for the enemy, and it wasn't very long before I found out that the sickness there ahead of me went beyond the bedsit infamy of the decade gone before. And I reminded myself of the words you said when we were getting on. And I bet you're making shells back home for a steady man to wear around his neck. Well, it won't hurt to think of you as if you're waiting for this letter to arrive, because I'll be here quite a while. Manny?
That's beautiful. Who wrote that?
That's Belle and Sebastian. It's on their CD called Fold Your Hands, Child, You Walk Like a Peasant.
That's fantastic. It sounds a little bit like Dan Hartman blended with John Lennon.
It does sound a little bit like Dan Hartman crossed with John Lennon.
And I got to show you the picture I got with Dan Hartman.
Really?
It was unbelievable. We were at the Billboard convention at Hilton in New York.
Check this next part out, Manny.
Huh?
Listen to this. I fought in a war, and I didn't know where it would end. It stretched before me infinitely. I couldn't really think of the day beyond now. Keep your head down, pal, there's trouble plenty. In this hour, this day, I can see hope, I can see light. And I reminded myself of the looks you gave when we were getting on. And I bet you're making shells back home for a steady man to wear round his neck. Well, it won't hurt to think of you as if you're waiting for this letter to arrive, because I'll be here quite a while. They're called Belle and Sebastian, Manny.
That's great, man. What genre and what year are they in?
It's a couple years ago that record came out.
Wow, it's nice,
It's nice.
It's almost like, I'll tell you, Dan Hartman, it sounds like with a little John Lennon there, and the twang of that British, like a British twang, right?
Yes.
Very nice,
Well, they are from Scotland.
Oh, they are? I got some Scottish ancestry, so maybe that's what it is. You know that Scotland used to be called the land of Alba.
The land of Alba.
Alba, right, and that's some of the letters in my last name, so that'll give you a clue.
Huh. Okay.
But, yeah, that's beautiful. I had some keyboards in there, too.
There are some keyboards.
Little riffs, right? Very nice.
Like this song, The Model. I will confess to you, because you made me think about the times you turned the picture on to me, and I'll turn over. The vision was a masterpiece of comic timing, but you wouldn't laugh at all. And I wonder what the boy was thinking The picture was an old collage of something classical, the model with a tragic air. Because without a doubt he'd given up the fight, the ghost of somebody at his side. Second verse, Manny.
That's awesome. That's in there, right?
I will confess to you, because I didn't think about the message as I walked down the alleyway. It was a Sunday. All my friends deserted me because you painted me as the fraud I really was. And if you think you'll see with just your eyes, you're mad. Lisa learned a lot from putting on a blindfold when she knew she had been bad. She met another blind kid at a fancy dress. It was the best sex that she ever had. I just hung up on you, Manny, because I'll send a dress to you, because it's needing badly taken in. But I was so embarrassed when I missed your party. It was me that paid for it eventually, because you know how much I wanted to meet your friend, the star of stage and local press. Of all the bully boys that hang around here, I'm no different from the rest. I'm not too proud to say that I'm okay with the girl next door who's famous for showing a chest. You're not impressed by me, but it's a funny way for you to tell me. A whisper in the choir stall, the man was talking about you simultaneously. Frankly, I let my heavy eyelids flutter, because I have been sleeping badly lately. I know you were historical from all the books I read, but I thought you could be bluffing. And with this chance I've missed, I feel remiss. The days and months before I'll see you again.